They've been very popular. In fact, they've been a hit, tubular bells. We don't need our contestants to hit them tonight, merely to assemble them in the proper order. Contestants, this should appeal to you. Come down to your respective tables. From the pieces laid out in front of you, you are to assemble the 13 tubular bells, and you may start now.
Well, there are several keys, no pun intended, to the completion of this puzzle. Most important is that in ascending order there are alternately 2 and 3 pieces to each bell until the 2 highest notes, which are both 2 pieces. Well, if Stu cottons on to the key quickly, and he's a musician after all, then the 10 points are as good as his. Some tentative trial and error. Alan has room on the table to lay out a few experimental assemblies and hope that they'll provide the key. Jane is determined to get on with it. We'll be able to tell how well she's doing by looking at the relationship between the length of each bell. The steps have to be even, of course. But it's hard to tell. I think a highest bell is too short. If she got one wrong, then the others can't be right. Now the doctor musician. Another 10 points for him would make him very hard to catch. He has 13 bells made up. They look to be graduated correctly. Won't know till he hangs them up. Now this move won't help Jane. Every second bell has a lower join, and the joins step evenly, just as the bells do. The longest piece is in fact part of the second longest bell. We haven't seen a lot of Trevor. At a glance, it looks as though he's close to finishing. But obviously the longer bells are not correct. What is Alan doing? This is a somewhat unorthodox approach. He's measuring with a small piece of bell, trying to graduate the scale, so to speak, and measure the lengths against the scale. It's an approach that no one else has tried, and you never know, it could work. Trevor still has the trial and error approach. Now, Stu's been working on this table layout for a while. Maybe doing him an injustice, but I don't think he spotted the key yet. Alan hanging the bells like a man who knows exactly where they go. Has his lateral thinking mathematical approach worked? Well, he certainly seems to think it has. And indeed, he's right. Well done, 10 points in good time. Trevor and Stu with some way to go. But this looks very promising. See how the joins step up? She must be very close to a finish. Stu persists on working on the table. We'll have to hurry and get those bells hanging. This looks pretty good. No. A quick change. Second highest note is complete. 6 points, Jane Shearer. Trevor pondering the various lengths. The joins will give us a hint that Trevor is close to finishing. Steps up the scale look absolutely regular. That's the one. Last assembly, and 4 points, Trevor Kitson. That's a relief. Now, there's not a lot left on Stu's table, which could mean that he too is close to completing the puzzle. So it would seem. But there are still 3 bells to hang. Just a matter of finding the correct ascending lengths.
There's invariably a key to these intelligence puzzles. When you discover the key, the rest is relatively straightforward. Let's go to the scoreboard. Trevor scored 4, Jane scored 6, Stu scored 2, and music to Alan Meredith's ears, 10 points, and the winner of the round. So after round 3, the leader with the Krypton Factor of 24 is Alan Meredith.